Where I come from, you can't eat antlers, so let's go.
Smoked them. The perfect knife for cutting your underwear.
Oh, you might have to take a beer run while we're out hunting.
Did y'all see that? I hope y'all saw that, because that's what they look like.
All right, we're here at iCast 2024 in the ever-trafficked Orlando, Florida, the largest fishing gathering, I guess you could say.
Super Bowl of fishing.
Super Bowl of fishing. And I'm here with King Pedford. You might know him as King, Haymaker hunting. Buddy, I appreciate you doing this, man.
Man, thank you, man. I'm glad to be a part of it, man. Anything for you, man. I got you.
Hey, I love it, dude. I love it.
Got
I
you,
love
brother.
it. And I had contacted you, I don't know when it was, a couple months back probably. And you were like, dude, let's do something. And I'm telling you, I think it was that night or the next night, you go catch a giant snake.
python?
Yeah, bro. And I was like, God, dog, I wish I had that story on there.
Man,
dude.
I wish you would have been a part
I was like,
of it.
and it was good. I was like, well, good. Now when I do talk to him, he'll have that story to talk about. I didn't miss out on a good piece. I saw it on CNN, bub.
Yeah, man.
It was on CNN. Even the Democrats were talking about it.
Bro, you know, I try to stay out of the whole thing with political stuff. I like, you know.
They like the snakes. That's
they
good.
like the snake. Yeah. I love it, man. I was real blessed and humbled to have the crew that I had, Josh and Mike, you know, airboat tours, you know, epic airboat tours. We had so many major keys, JJ. We had so many major, I mean, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, bro. We had so many. I got really lucky that night,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like, it's nothing that I'm a professional or nothing like that when it comes to snake hunting, because there's a lot of guys that do it day in and day out.
Yeah.
That go out and really actually make a big difference. I'm trying to make that big difference, and since I've done it, I've organically fell in love with python hunting now.
Yeah.
I was terrified, and that's what made it such a big story. Not just how big the snake was and where we were at, but we got a big 15, 16-foot snake, 62 eggs, 105 pounds, dude. That's a big win for the Glades.
And if I'm not mistaken, even catching a snake, capturing whatever you want to put it, on a bed is actually quite rare.
That's really rare. That's what I've been
And the amount
hearing.
of eggs that it had.
It just laid those.
To me, that was the most impressive thing. It was I thought I had heard someone to say a stat that the finding those where they nest is rare. You know, you're catching them off the side of the roads, things.
Well,
and
it
for
was
you
right
to
on
catch
the
that
side of the
size
road.
and that, I mean that's what a perfect.
Can you imagine kids walking or dogs? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It had literally beat up old feathers on it. You know what I mean? Laying right.
You like
there.
snakes?
I don't.
No.
Now
Hey, way
I'll
to
play
start
with
it
some
off, bro.
pythons, but you know, get mama some new boots and stuff. You know, get me some boots. and
So
wallets.
I ain't scared of snakes, man.
Yeah.
My big thing is if you ever do it, just don't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Anaconda.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I see what they can do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I know what that one
Pythons,
could
too.
do. Yeah, I know what that one could do, bro. I mean, you're a bigger guy, you know. He's probably still digesting you at this point.
Dude, he'll have a big big platter with me.
How
man.
did you
Yeah.
spot that snake?
I didn't spot it. Mike actually spotted. Captain Mike's for Epic Airboat Tours. He actually spotted it. We was on the back. Josh, we split off into teams of two. So Josh was off doing a trip and trying to find one. And that night it was really hard. There was a lot of snake hunters out.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of people, you know, play a part of that actual hunt. But we were on the back of that airboats. We were back on that, and then I was on the back of the truck. We were looking out, and I had just looked, and one of the guys, Glaze boys, they were one who set the state record. They had just passed the snake, so they were the ones that you know what I mean. They overlooked it.
Yeah, they didn't catch it.
And Mike saw it. He shined his light, and he was like, "King, that's a big python." And all I hear, my heart. That was my first snake I ever touched in my life, so my heart started fluttering, dude. And I'm like, he's like, let's jump off. And Mike's already off into the road, like just takes off. And I jumped down the GoPro. My knees hit the ground. Like, I still got a scar.
Yeah.
Like, my knees hit the ground. I'm like, boom. And I take off running. So we go do that. And we once we did that, dude, I took off. And I seen that snake, bro. And it's jabbing. I call it jabbing. But, they go out and they're striking. But once it did that, and then I'm just like, I kind of froze for a little bit. Then I heard Mike, like, and in boxing, you kind of hear your trainer tell you, like, hey, let's go. This is what combination you do. So I heard Mike, he was like, now's the time, King. Now or never. And I didn't want this snake to get away. So I just, boom, and I grab it.
It's an
And
impressive
right
snap.
when I
son.
grabbed it, I'm like, oh man, what am I doing?
Now
What am I doing, bro? Like, yeah. So Mike's like, don't let it coil you. I was like, dude, that's what y'all are for. What do you mean, don't let it coil? I'm holding his hand. So then you forget that you got another hand that God gave you. So I'm using the other hand to uncoil him. And she was a big, beautiful, beautiful snake, dude.
There's nothing not beautiful about him.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, well, for me, it's like when you're that close to him and you get to see that color on him.
Yep.
That snake, like, I didn't like snakes at all, dude. That was my first one. But when you get to hold them and be around them, dude, it actually is pretty slick how they're engineered.
Yeah.
And they're all power, bro.
All
like,
muscle.
they're all power. So we ended up catching another one that Josh actually spotted, which was my second one. And I got the scar still to show. So me and Josh are blood brothers now.
Good.
So,
Good.
Yeah, I got bit by that one, and but no, that was a fun hunt and something I look forward to doing again, bro. Not just for myself to get better at it, but to help the glades, bro.
Yeah,
It's a conservational
absolutely.
thing. That's kind of what I've been into lately. You know?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, man. No,
Yeah.
it was like I said to see you on there with that big snake, bro, and I was blown away. One, what you said when you snatched it, right? It was just such a clean grab.
Yes.
And I'm like, I immediately when I saw you grab it behind the head, I'm like, now what?
Now what?
Now
do
what? And you
do?
could see it in
Yes,
your
bro.
face, like,
My eyes
all
are
right, I
this
got
big.
it. What do we do now, bro? You know, it's so it was impressive, man. Congrats
Thank you,
on
brother.
that, dude.
Thank you, man. I
don't-
was really blessed. I like to thank my team for that, man. The whole team, everybody that was involved that night, bro.
Hey, you helped out. I mean, it helps out a lot of people. A
Yes,
company doing
dude.
their tours.
Yeah.
It's seen throughout the country. Look at these
Yeah.
big old snakes we got.
Snakes,
We just took
gators.
62 off the street.
Yeah,
you know?
62 in one night, bro.
62 in one night, dude.
Yeah, it was a blessing, bro. And
Did you
that's-
end up keeping the skin?
Yeah, I got the snake right now, almost taxidermist. We got a pretty good taxidermist, Allison. She's down in actually she's over by Tampa.
Okay.
She does snakes and a lot of other exotics, but I really wanted her to work on it.
Yeah.
And she sent me some pictures and it's looking good.
Awesome, bro.
It's gonna be in the man cave. I got it coiled
Coiled up.
over some eggs.
Like in
Snapping
Waterboy, like what part should I eat?
Yeah, exactly.
The knee.
Yeah.
Don't let it have parts.
Anybody that comes in the house, they're gonna have a surprise for them.
Hell
Between
yeah.
that and that 12-foot gator, it's gonna be fun.
Boy,
dude.
that's a good one. But you're not from Florida.
I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, so all this stuff that I'm doing, dude,
Yeah.
like a lot of people grew up doing this, right?
yeah.
It's a blessing to be able to come to a great state of Florida and do this and become like a part of the state, man, and be able to go experience all these things. Because I didn't grow up doing it. I grew up bass fishing, catfish, and stuff like that, but never to do stuff like
Yeah.
this, man. This is I'm living a dream.
Oh, well, that's good. I was talking last week. I had Travis Thompson on.
Okay.
And we were talking about Amendment 2 and stuff. And I went into just like how the state of Florida has to be just one of the holy meccas of all outdoorsmanship throughout the state.
Yeah.
I mean, from the hunting to the fishing.
Absolutely.
And it's got everything. I mean, down to like how we get rid of pythons. You know what I mean? Like it is crazy to think that we're the only place that people can do this kind of stuff. So it makes it so interesting. So coming from Texas and you come here,
man.
it's almost like complete opposite, like Wild Wild West when it comes to the woods, when the
Exactly.
things are, like a lot of stuff is out to get you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm a grown man. I'm 33 years old. As grown as I guess I am. And to this day, bro, going hunting in the morning at dark is some of the scariest shit I've ever done. Because all the sounds you hear, bro, and you've got a
You hear
gun on you,
everything in the
and you're
dark.
like waiting for the swamp donkey to come get you, dude.
Yeah.
And then
They
even
come
like
lick you on your ear.
yeah, bro, and you got a rifle, and you're still just beelining as fast as you can.
Oh,
Like
my God.
the Florida woods are wild, man.
Some stuff out
And then you
there
throw
walking.
black bears on top of it.
And Florida Panthers.
Yeah.
Florida Panthers out there, and a lot of people are seeing them. It's a lot of them out there right
Yeah,
now.
there's a lo-
Especially turkey time, dude. They're out there. So.
My personal opinion, I don't believe they're as limited as people think. I think
Yeah, I think
maybe they're
we-
looking at old studies
We
and
need
stuff.
to check
but
that, though.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If I can find, I'll find somebody to talk to you about
Yeah,
the
talk
Florida
to somebody
Panther, bro.
about fixing that problem.
I'll be
'cause,
I'll be honest, if I saw a Florida Panther where I hunt in North Florida,
Yeah.
I'd be concerned
I'd
that we
be
have a lot
inclined.
of Florida Panthers, bro.
Yeah.
Because they usually ain't up there.
No, but from what I've heard from people that's in Turkey Woods, dude, I've had multiple hunters tell me like when they've seen them, and they say a lot of them are pretty like shy.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's not like the mountain lion out west. which they're all the same, but it's not like them. They're more like carriers. They'll come in and then they'll disappear.
Yeah.
They're trying to get out your way. So
Well, you saw Ray Martin's video when he had the turkey decoys up and it came in and
they
pounced
came
on his
out.
turkey.
Yeah. I seen that. So they're out there hunting, you know, and these decoys now, they'll trick you, dude.
Yeah, no, they get me,
It's
bro.
2024, so
That's
turkey decoys are looking really
Hey,
like.
that's why some of them
gotta
boys
check
don't shoot them deer in them open fields no more.
That's it. That's
like,
it.
you better holler at that deer, see if he moves his head. FWC's got
100%.
the remote control on him right now, bro.
It's moving and
Listen,
everything.
there's not a 140-inch buck in Dixie County, all right?
Yeah.
Don't pull the trigger on
Don't
it.
look for that unless you out there on the airboat. You ain't.
They're
finna
not
see.
tricking you with a 3-pointer or a spike horn, Bubba. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, they got you. They ready for you for
So
sure.
how long you been in Florida?
I've been in Florida. So me and my wife, we moved here in Melbourne Beach probably 4 or 5 years ago. That's that was my first go. That's when I was boxing, and then when I left, went to Vegas, went back in there, had some fights. And then we moved to Arkansas. So I mean, we've been back and forth, but I've been here back probably a year. I'd say a year.
What is like this year? And we'll get into boxing and all that stuff here in a minute because I do want to talk to you about boxing. This last year, bro, like it's probably been a kind of like a wild ride. Am I right? I mean, like you go from
it's been
coming into the
surreal.
state, and I don't know what connects you had prior to, but like, look at this. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like, you're everywhere.
Yes,
you're
dude.
everywhere, and
Thank you,
justifiably so. You're a great personality.
Yeah.
Cool to be around. I've
Thank
been
you,
around
bro.
you for like 17 minutes, and I'm like, I like this guy, dude.
Thank you, bro.
So, what is it that's been just completely life changing so far? Is it is it what we talked about with just the connections and the relationships that come out? Where I tell you, people scratch your back, you scratch theirs, and you
Yes.
realize that people are more open to helping you out than you
Yes.
think. You know?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
and what has been the biggest change, man?
Honestly, dude, it's been surreal to meet the people that I've been able to meet and see the culture behind it. You know, like for me, I grew up in Dallas, Texas. It was real rough, surrounded by gangs, drugs. I mean,
the Cowboys.
yeah. All right, easy. No, the Cowboys, we're going through it. But, hey, Texas Rangers, man, we putting on, baby.
Yeah,
Can't nobody
dude.
beat us right now.
That's all right. That's all right. It's all right.
No, but, dude, I grew up in a rough environment, man, and I didn't want to become one of those stereotypes that then use it as an excuse. I want to be inspiration for those from my kind of neighborhoods, no matter where you at, because everywhere got a rough neighborhood.
Yeah.
And everybody got homeless people. I come from that. My mom's home. Like, I come from a rough upbringing, dude.
Understand.
And, cold showers and sleeping on granddad's table. So, for me, nobody sees that. They see the king that's, comfortable now and the nice truck and all that stuff, and all that's cool and dandy, but, like, at the end of the day, every day I check myself before I leave, Stay humble, stay hungry, you know what I mean? Be an inspiration.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But to move out here, to answer your question, to come out here and be a part of hunting and fishing and do it, it's a lifestyle, bro, and I tell people all the time, I'm bringing country back, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like the style, it's more of the lifestyle of small town boy having fun, bringing caring about others more than yourself, and just teaching others and being around good people, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody knows everything, right?
Yeah, man. I'm still learning.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the best info you could ever get is from somebody, an old timer, bro.
Absolutely.
They'll tell you the real deal, man. Those guys were hunting in flannels. Like, we buy nice camo. There's plenty of great camo, but they've been killing deer in blue jeans and flannels for a long time. Bro.
Before cameras.
Yeah, before cameras, dude. Setting up on logs and just hammering stuff, bro. Those are some of the
100%.
best people to get your info from.
Yeah.
When you were in Texas, were you hunting?
When I was
fishing?
in Texas, I never went hunting. My grandfather was too old. That's who raised me. My grandfather and grandmother. Gramps was too old. He's a veteran. So he didn't. He was in his 80s. He didn't never.
He served military?
Yeah. He was an Army sniper.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was in Korea.
Army man. So
Yes,
I was
sir.
Army man too, man.
Are you?
Thank you
for your service, bro.
Yeah, I just got out 14 years in
Come
March.
on, man. I'm glad you out with all the faculty. Everything looks good.
Yeah, everything's good, man. There's a lot of healing, both mentally and physically, you got to do, whether it's just separation in itself.
Yeah.
But there's a physical aspect that my body, being 33 years old, thinks I might be 50.
I'm 34. I'm with you, bro. I'm feeling it.
And then the mental side of like just taking everything day by day. I'm blessed to have a perfect woman as a wife and some crazy ass kids, bro. So they keep me busy.
Man, look,
but
that's how it is.
Bro. It's a huge adjustment to be done with it. But luckily, I keep in contact with all those boys, bro. So
that's good,
that keeps you good.
Man, I love our troops, bro. That's second to none, bro.
It's some of the funnest stuff. A lot of people think it's crazy to like love going overseas and stuff, bro. But that's some of the funnest time.
Yeah,
you whether
brothers and sisters.
Yeah, oh yeah, and whether it's dangerous all day, every day, you become callous to it.
Yes,
and you just have a good time, dude.
Absolutely.
Like there's multiple times where you sit there and you go. And you're laughing with your buddies drinking an energy drink because it's 1 in the morning and they woke you up and they're like, yo, missiles are coming.
Yeah.
Get all your stuff on.
Get ready.
And we're like, I ain't leaving.
Wow.
Like, they're going to kill me. It's going to be right now. And we cracked open bangs. I remember I was in Syria. We had bangs, dude.
Absolutely.
And a little taste of Sarasota home. And just kind of like just accepting that fate.
Yeah.
And no way of talking home and just like, man, this sucks. But, what? Let's just start talking jokes, bro. And you're just laughing until 3 hours goes by, and they're like, "Never mind, they're putting them away. You're good. Go back to bed." I'm like,
"You can't go back to bed."
And you're just expected to just go back to bed, And so that's where you become callous to all that stuff.
Yeah.
Home is completely different. You know what I mean? Home is like you're expected as a father and a provider to be there 24/7, and you're gonna do that. But in the back of your mind, there's still those, those little demons, bro. But I've had a great time being out so far.
Man.
The unit I was with is 3 weeks in the Mississippi swamp right now with no contact. So like that must suck, dude. I'm at a fishing convention, and you guys are laid up in water and under palmetto bushes and stuff.
Bro,
so
that's not fun with mosquitoes and no seams.
Keep at it, bro. Yeah, 14 years. I called it quits. So
thank you, bro. I'm glad you're home though, man. That's the biggest thing. And like I said, your babies are gonna need that, man. They're gonna need their pops home and taking care of them. And loving on them.
I had a retirement party a couple weeks back, and my oldest daughter was like, "Can I come?" And I was like, "Well, we're kind of doing it in Ybor City. It's kind of really not like the place I want a little girl to be because at nighttime." And she's like, "Dad, I don't know if you know this, but I've been through both of those deployments, and you've been gone a long time. I think I should go." And she made such a good, valid point.
Yeah.
That I called the venue, and they're like, "No, she has to be 18." Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But. No,
awesome,
it's great to be out. I can tell you that. But so you didn't. Grandfather was a little too old to get into the hunting.
He was too old to go hunt. So my mother-in-law's brother took me out. Uncle Richard, he took me out on my first turkey hunt. That was when I was boxing. I was in between fights in California.
Okay.
And he was like, "Hey, King, I want to take you out on a hunt." And I was like, "Hunt? What are we hunting? I ain't got a gun." I was in California. I didn't have a gun at that time. So he's like,
"No one does there."
No, nobody does. That's why I had to come back out this way because I love my guns.
Well, I've tripped over 3 being at this convention already.
Exactly. So, I'm out there, dude, and he took me on my first one, and it was just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It was, I got to put down my first Merriam, and it was a special hunt with him because Uncle Richard, like when my granddad died, he took that role as a father figure because my dad, you know what I mean?
Got you.
He wasn't there, man. So, but yeah, Uncle Richard's always been there, even now, dude. Yeah. And that's who, even now, he don't even care about being on camera. I have all my camera crew come around, and Rich is like, nope, I'm good, man. I'm doing my thing and helping you out, you know? And but Uncle Rich is he's a legend, bro. And he should get the
blessed
props.
To have him, dude.
Yeah,
blessed to have him,
thank
bro.
you. That's who helped me get into this game for sure.
Good, man, good.
Give me something out the boxing. But.
Now, you've done the pythons, you did the gator.
Yeah.
What's next?
Next, let's break Florida state record. I'm already winking at Josh. He's over here. What's up, Josh? Yeah, so next we got pythons coming. I'm going down to the Keys to go do my first lobster dive.
Oh,
I don't dive, so
all right. Yeah, have fun.
Mark, we over in a DOA booth. I got to shout out Mark and DOA.
Yeah, they're super cool.
Mark's taking me out to go get me on my first tarpon. So that'll be fun.
Listen, hey, you know how you said listen to the instructions like you did when you were boxing, bro? Listen to them instructions there, bro. You can hook 50 tarpon, bro, but it takes some good coaching to land
I want
one.
that one.
That's it.
Since you can't eat them, I just want one on my list. So I
Hey,
can say
remember,
I
all you
him.
got to do is get to the leader, bro, and it counts, all
That's
right?
it.
You can
So-
snap off 10 foot from the boat. You got him.
Oh, 100%.
Get your scale, though, bro.
But no, I really want to shout out DOA, man. They're family. They got a great brand, great company.
bro. I think
Man, they
it's
treat me like family, dude.
DOA shrimp, dude. If you
yeah.
ain't growing up on DOA shrimp, you're
Bro,
wild, bro.
I remember DOA from when I was a kid. My dad used to throw poles in my hand and then take off.
Yeah.
But then I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
So I remember those,
Yeah.
dude. And you get those bites on those big mouth bass, and it's like
I'm trying to see if there's the one
the ghost shrimps.
I used to use it looked like these big these terrorized, but they were small, man. And I used to use them. I'd watch the snook on these
the
dock
gold
lights.
ones.
The snook would just not hit them right, but what you'd see, they'd be schooling up these tiny like minnow-sized fish.
Oh man!
And then you throw those in there and put them into
Yeah.
the game, bro, and that's how you would catch them.
Dude, that's game changer right
Yeah.
there, man. But no, dude, I grew up, like I said, freshwater, but then when I got into saltwater, I fell in love hunting. But yeah, next thing I got, dude, honestly, I'm open to anything. I got mule deer. I got drawn for a mule deer hunt out
Nice.
west in Arizona. I'll be at Daytona for the NASCAR. My buddy Jeff, he's going to be up there driving. He's one of the Earnhardts. He's one of the drivers. So I'll be up there. So we got NASCAR. We got the Keys. Dude, we got a lot of stuff.
Busy man.
Another python.
Busy man.
Man, try to
Wife
stay
loves it?
busy. Yeah, man, I'm
Wife
blessed. I'm filming for. Dude, I just got news. We're filming outdoor now, so we'll be on there, dude. So I'm
bro,
man, I'm
that's
truly
awesome.
blessed, bro. To go from what I'm doing, dude, and it just keeps doing them. I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, bro, and thank
Absolutely.
the people for being behind me, bro.
Well,
Like
doing a great
I'm
job,
blessed,
man.
bro. I'm
got
blessed.
a great group of people around
My
you, bro.
family, my wife, my kids, bro. My family.
That's the captain of this boat, bro.
That's
Your
the
lady,
boss.
bro. Yeah, that's the captain of this
She's the
boat.
brain behind the whole
Yeah.
Haymaker thing, bro.
Hey,
and
that-
King
those
Pedford.
kitchen passes, bro, they're few and
man.
far between, so take them when you
That's
can,
it,
dude.
bro. That's it, man.
Take them when you can.
I'm really humble and blessed, man, and I just want everybody to go follow your podcast, bro.
Oh, I appreciate it,
Like,
yeah.
'cause I love what you're doing. You keeping it organic. You bringing country back, baby.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate
you,
that a
man.
lot, bro.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about boxing real quick.
All right, let's talk
So
boxing.
I like.
You like this
I
Jake
got
Paul
a,
and Mike? I know it's coming.
I
Jake
got
Paul,
a hot
Mike.
take. I got a hot take.
All right.
Is that I don't know boxers. I don't know names, bro. But
Yeah.
I enjoy watching boxing
Yeah.
more than
MMA.
UFC. Yeah, like MMA and stuff.
Yeah.
There's something about it that like it's still here.
Yeah.
You know, and it's still rocking and rolling.
It's still
bro.
there.
And there's something about like gloves being weighted
Yeah.
and just absolutely being smoked through.
Yeah.
And they do 12 rounds. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And-
that's a
and I
longer
understand-
fight.
And I understand the differences in the sport, you know, but
Yeah.
there's like I can remember living in Brooksville when I grew up, and we my dad refused to order a pay-per-view, and it was Lennox Lewis.
Hasim Rahman Jr.
No,
I mean, Hasim Rahman.
it might have been, bro.
Yeah.
But it was like weird because we would put it on like channel 99, and we would just listen to it, and it was just nothing but static.
Oh,
it just
yeah.
like it was like when you were
Yeah,
a
that
kid
might
and you
have been
found
her
like
scene.
which channel had
Yeah.
porn, you know. you know,
You get that little flash.
yeah, you see flashes, bro. And I just
yeah.
remember being like 8 years old,
That's awesome.
glued to this 13-inch TV.
Man,
and
how
just
cool
great.
is that, dude?
And it's cool, you know.
Yeah.
And then so I hear you were a professional boxer, bro. I love that.
Yeah,
How
man.
how did
Dude.
that start? Did you know you could
I
box
got-
early?
No, I got started in Dallas, Texas. Here's a funny thing. I don't know how this happened, but back then, you know, the phones wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
But the guy called my phone, and I'm answering. I just got done running like 6 miles at South Oak Cliff High School, and that's in Dallas, Texas. That's in the slums.
Yeah.
I just got done running my laps and my miles, and I get a call, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, this you know who this is? I was like, who is this, bro? I thought it was spam back then, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, who is this? Hey, I hope you got your big balls. I was like, what do you mean, man? What was this? And I'm listening, but I knew who it was, but I was like, no way he got my number, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, is this Ruben Guerrero? Yeah, this the Ghost Dad. And he just came off from fighting Floyd. They the Ghost fought Floyd, and they went 12 rounds. Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Well, Floyd always goes 12 rounds most of the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Floyd's hey man, his
Hey,
dad.
I don't hate
got
on
love
him,
for
but
that family,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm getting to that point too. But no, Ruben Guerrero, man, he's who gave me my shot, bro.
Good.
I've always loved you, Ruben. Mad Dog Guerrero, that's like pops to me, man. He also played a father figure. I had a lot of role models that helped, mold me into the man I am today,
Good.
bro. And he gave me a shot. I didn't have money in my pocket, bro. I was eating syrup sandwich. I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I hadn't talked about this, dude. I was eating syrup sandwiches and hot noodles, and we used to shower out in the backyard in the dude, cold water, dude. It's
Yeah.
me and my granddad. That's me and him, bro.
Yeah.
Eating by bed bugs. But he came and flew me out to Las Vegas. I stayed in Robert's $2 million mansion, and it was like, how do you go from that to that, right? And then I'm eating up all night, dude. I'm eating waffles and Jimmy Dean sandwiches. I'm eating everything I can find in that place. Like, I'm just eating, right? Up all night drinking Sunny D. And I wake up that next morning and Ruben bangs on the door. Hey, champ. I was like, well, yeah. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. Boom, boom, boom. Get up. I was like, yeah. Let's go run. I was like, shit, we gotta go run. I'm full, man, for the throw. No, let's go. So he's like, just come. I had my boxes on. He just threw on some shorts, no shirt.
Yeah.
Put my shoes on. I mean, I had holes in my shoes, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's like, let's go run. I was like, all right. So he puts me in the escalator. We drive up to the mountain, Lake Charles. Puts me in front of that escalator and said, just take off. He said, I'll be right behind you. I said, where do I go? He said, follow the road. And he gets behind the road. I mean, we're running up this incline, bro, and I could feel the Escalade bump my ass, bro. Like, It's just like, it bumps me. I was like, oh, shit, it's real, And I just he said, go. And I'm driving. Then all of a sudden, he goes from around me and drives. I'll meet you at the top, eh? I was like, what?
Damn.
Bro, I don't know where I'm at. It's mountain lines up here. It's like 40 degrees. Like, it's cold. Like, I'm like, bro, it's dark.
Yeah.
And your survival instincts kick in, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm hauling ass up this big mountain, dude. I get up there to the top. He's there. I'm freaking. He's like, man, yeah, okay. Now let's go back. Let's get some breakfast, and then I'm gonna take you to go spar. I was like, all right, bet. So I go back. I shower. You know what I'm saying? I get dressed.
Jimmy Dean sandwiches.
Yeah,
Another
some more
one of
Jimmy
them.
Deans, oatmeal.
Come on.
And then I was like, I took it a little easy though. But then I go to a gym where it was like, and that's, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Shane. He's like an uncle to me, man. Me and his son grew up together. But Shane, they opened up this big garage, and I go in, and Shane's like, hey, King, y'all come on in here, man. And then they closed the door. It's like some cartel stuff. They closed the door behind me, and I go in, and I was like, oh, man, like, what are we doing, bro? And he's like, you getting ready to spar. So I get in the ring. I get laced up and stuff. I'm getting in the ring. I don't know who I'm sparring. I don't know nothing about the guy.
And at this point, have you ever boxed?
No.
Yeah,
like,
right.
it was just like, I mean, I did amateur stuff, but like I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, on that level.
Yeah.
Like Ruben Guerrero, that's like a multimillionaire, big-time guy.
Yeah.
So I didn't never do it. And then I get in there, bro, and then it was just like one of those things where I spar with this guy. He rocked the shit out of me, bro. Hit me with something hard, and I got up. Like, I had a little blood, and I just like, boom, boom. We just started exchanging. Come to find out, after we finished, I got the guy's respect, and Ruben said that's enough, and me and this guy was just blow for blow, and then the guy, he said, man, I just got done fighting Roy Jones Jr.
Damn.
So this guy was a champ, you know what I'm saying, like on 12 round kind of,
Yeah.
and I just came, but they fed you to the lions, bro, to see if you got it. Ruben said, hell yeah, you got big balls. You see that scrape in the concrete? That's from your balls. And then gave me my chance, bought me all, like, so at that time, all the Raiders were out there, and Raiders was in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I got all the team official stuff, but I ended up meeting my wife right when he sent me back for winter break, dude, and on a plane in Santa
Bro,
Santa
isn't that
Clara.
wild?
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
And, man, he gave me my shot, and when I went back, he flew me back out. I fought with him a little bit, and then, anyways, he passed me off because he was so busy with with his son Robert. I ended up going with Floyd. Floyd Sr. was on the phone with him, and so I ended up going to the money team, and man, made my name up there.
Floyd
Did my
Senior's a
thing.
dog, bro.
I love Floyd. I love his people. I love DeJuan, P. Rilla. Man, I love Greg, his security team, Zizzy Mack. I mean, the list goes on. Their team, I love Robert Guerrero and his family. My nephew, Lil Robert, he's boxing now.
Yeah.
So, man, I still got love for the community. I'm done with it. I'm on to my next stage in life, which is
Yep.
hunting and fishing and being an inspiration to others. But, man, boxing will forever be a part of my heart, bro.
Now, when you moved to Florida, was that when you officially retired
I'm done.
from that?
Yeah.
You officially retired there and moved to Florida?
Moved to Florida and got a beach house, and now we're just chilling.
Oh, man.
Now
But,
we're
I mean,
chilling.
how long did you box for?
I've been boxing since I was 13 years old. Yeah, in Dallas, you grew up fighting, but I had as a pro 7 years, something like that.
Man.
Yeah.
That's good for you,
Yeah.
bro.
Thank you, bro.
I mean, that's well, they say 1% of people will be able to touch any sort of professional sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that story is wild.
1% will get out of Dallas
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now with a clean record, and
Yeah.
I'm blessed, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like, to be in the sport, I didn't care about the championships. For me, it was to get the name and support my family.
Yeah.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? And then now, I always knew boxing was gonna be like a stepping stone, and that's what it became, bro. So
Good.
I'm blessed, bro.
I'm incredibly happy for you,
Thank
bro.
you,
got
dog.
done with it, got out. You know,
Yeah.
you got a good bill of health, bro.
Now it's
Look-
about Haymaker hunting, knocking
Now-
these animals and fish out. So
Haymaker hunting. And you've been doing Haymaker for a year now, too?
yeah, Haymaker's been catching fire, dude. We're booming. Man, it's one of those things where it's my baby. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's a thing to where I get to be myself and be true to who I am,
Yep.
and both wear like Travis Scott's and Off-Whites, and then go put some cowboy boots on. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Do the best of both worlds. So it's
Yeah.
just one of those things where I'm really
I'll
blessed, bro.
tell you, I created Blue Cord Outdoors
Yes.
in 2018, and I did the YouTube thing for 2 years. Had somewhere like 19,000 views or something all together.
Yeah.
I signed a contract with Carbon TV, the
Yeah.
outdoor streaming network, and I remember they had multiple interviews with me, and then finally at the end they're like, "Hey, we'd like to offer you the
Yeah.
spot." And I said, "Perfect." I was like, "I'll take it. Can I ask one question?" They're like, "Go ahead." And I said, "I will sign this deal for 1 year, 2 years, whatever it
Yeah.
was, if you just allow me to still just be true to what I do, which
Right.
is I don't change up anything. I don't edit anything out."
Yes.
Because in all reality, the show me and my brother created was a show that just showed what you actually do in the hunting woods,
Right.
Like you grow up, you watch these hunting videos on like the Outdoor Channel or something or whatever it is that you watch, and it's got this guy. He's like, "Look at this, cowboy colored cliche sky here in Nebraska," and he gets up in a ladder stand, shoots a 150, and then he's holding it with maybe like some scent spray next to
Yeah.
the hoof, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, how did you get there?
Yeah.
How
What's
was
the
the
setup?
leading up to it? How
Yeah.
about that blood trail?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Did you pull the trigger once? Did you hit the front shoulder,
Yeah.
in the
Did
elbow?
you
and
aim
then,
too far? Because nobody shows that.
You know,
dude.
I know you didn't just land a chopper there at 4 a.m, get in the stand, shoot
And
one,
just
and you're
drop
gone
it
by
and
noon.
Done by noon, nah.
You know,
Yeah.
so and what we do is we would show people like, this is what a miss looks like.
Right.
This is how devastating a miss looks like
You're fine.
on camera.
Sorry.
And I only say that just so that, with your Haymaker and it being relatively new, just make sure you just always keep true to what you want to bring.
I'm gonna
to it.
always be me,
Don't ever
brother.
change
Promise you
yourself,
that.
brother.
Yeah.
Don't. If someone says, "Hey, we'd love to have you," we don't want you saying this. You go, "That's what I say."
That's
Well,
what I
drink
love
Busch
about
Light in the
Outdoor, bro.
woods.
Outdoor said, "You want me to be me."
Perfect. dude.
They're behind me. They support me, dude. I'm truly blessed. They got a phenomenal staff, bro.
Good.
And I'm able to be myself. You know what I
Perfect,
mean?
brother.
And
Perfect.
just be organic.
Yeah.
And show y'all real country and real hunting.
Absolutely,
You know what I'm saying?
and
Real
especially
fishing.
it's coming from someone too like yourself who hasn't been embedded into this hunting world his
Right.
entire life.
Right.
So you also get to kind of like that new aspect of like this is what someone looks like that's growing in this community
Yes.
and learning stuff day by day, whether it be episode by episode or however you're gonna do it. That's my only advice for you, brother.
Yeah.
Is just stick to what you came out to do, which was
Understood.
show people who I am. Like
Yeah.
I'm a big into I'm not a drinker, right?
Yeah,
I
same.
don't like drinking.
Yeah, me either.
If I'm in the woods, I'm probably gonna have a beer for breakfast, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie because no one's there gonna judge me for it.
No.
I'm not
Yeah.
going in the woods drunk, but it's
Yeah.
just like my brother's like, "Yo, you want a cold one real quick?"
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's hammer
Do
this
your
one out
thing.
before we walk out there.
Heck
Just calm
yeah.
these nerves.
Yeah.
And and that's what I show, bro.
Okay.
And just not to say you have to do stuff like that,
No,
but just
dude.
just stay
organic.
stay the path that you're wanting to go. Don't let anyone try to steer you this way or this way just to
Understood.
earn a buck
Yeah.
or to get one more person to click it.
Yeah.
F them, dude. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
And that's my mentality.
One thing
with it,
about
brother.
Haymaker, it's gonna always stay the same.
That's
bro.
right,
As
bro.
long as I'm on
Hey,
this
listen,
earth, bro.
I'm looking at the sides of you, brother. I don't want to
Yeah.
get a haymaker from you at all, dude. I'll
Nah.
be honest with you, bro. I wouldn't want to be on the
We're
bad
good,
side of
bro.
that one, dude. But
Yeah.
hey, I appreciate you sitting down.
Thank
bro.
you
I
for
really
having
do.
me, man.
Absolutely,
Y'all make sure
man.
y'all support his channel, dude. Go follow his socials, man.
Yeah, Outside Stuff Podcast, man.
We're gonna do
booming
some
right
other
now.
stuff and probably get him out on the Python too. So
Oh yeah, I ain't scared of no python, son. I might
Let's
come in
do
there
it.
with a
Let's do
karate chop, though.
that's it.
I appreciate
Hit him
you,
with that
brother.
Haymaker, baby.
Oh no, I got a weak ass right.
Thank you, bro.
Thank
All right,
you,
thank
brother.
y'all for having me.
Thank you.
All right.